Why did...
I think it says we're on.
I don't think it says we're live, but it didn't play. Well, we'll play
more music.
Oh my God.
Here goes. Blazing across the airwaves right now. Get ready.
Now this is Freddie McGregor, and you're tuned in to the baddest rhythm of all time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is trying to change the world one track at a time.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are. More music. More of the time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Don't understand what's going on here.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and tonight we are live. Welcome to another episode of Little Known Bands That You Should Know. Webb Vandiver's here, and we are talking Hydra, Goddo, and Shooting Star. Oh yeah, and DC's here too. Let's get started.
Grant is trying to change the world one track at a time. Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the field.
Exactly. What the hell? I pressed the button, it didn't start, and then we're live, but we didn't do the intro. Freaking, I hate software.
It's the live element that adds the charm.
I like the live element, so I'm okay with it. Look at Kevin coming in.
The new headphones.
Goddo is killer. I have the Rock Candy CDs. Look at you, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin said we were on for a second, then gone.
Well, that's all right. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Webb. What is that?
That
Hydra.
is the three Hydra CDs on one. It's like a 3-in-1 thing that I got about.
What's that on? What label is that on?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Because you're on the panel and you're a professional.
BGO.
Okay, BGO is top notch. Logan Collins, see what happens when Webb comes on. Well, we won't see Webb for a couple months because he's already. No offense, Webb. He's been on 3 nights in a row. Webb is done for at least 2 months.
Webb week on the Warehouse.
When?
I'm back in October for the ELO. I'm doing the ELO with you guys. Come on,
Darn it! Look at him. He's all worked up. You guys know the Warner Brothers cartoon where you've got the bulldog and you've got the little chihuahua, and the little chihuahua goes, "Okay, Butch. Let's go, Butch." That's Webb.
Stop it.
It's true.
Stop it.
Webb needs a 3. See, you're causing Logan to have fatigue.
Listen,
He's fatigued. Look at young Logan. He's young. He's impressionable. He's fatigued.
I can't help that I'm passionate and excited about this. I mean,
I'm just giving you shit.
We want passionate.
Webb, according to Sydney, Webb has a bed in the warehouse.
Well, listen, look what my wife just put. You nailed it. Golly.
I'm not going to calm down, Logan, because people want me to get worked up. So I'm not going to calm down. Yeah. Hydra is great. People know Hydra. Oh, wait a minute.
A little bit.
Wait a minute. Oh, Ashley, where have you been?
Hello, Ashley.
Oh, Webb. Ashley, where have you been? Yeah. I thought we had a thing here and you haven't shown up. So what is it, Ashley? Tell it. What does Webb? Is he all worked up? Like he can't.
Why? Don't ask.
I'm just trying to get the real answer here. Ken, nice to see you. We'll get back on track. I'm just giving Webb some shit. That's right.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah. Heck yeah, you do.
I'm missing you, Grant.
100% you do. Who doesn't? Ashley, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm just giving your husband and you shit. I'm not giving you shit, but I'm giving Webb shit because he deserves it. It's all fun. Hydra is great. Webb proposed this and said, "You're not going to find Hydra anywhere." And everybody knows Hydra. What is going on? Webb, come on, man.
Look, no, come on, Hydra. 5,000 people know that band all over the. Come on.
Wait a minute. Ashley's coming in. He's always worked up. Oh my God, this is wonderful. Ashley says he's always worked up. You should see him mowing the lawn. God, I would pay money. Ashley, if you can get me video of Webb out mowing the yard, it would be priceless. I love it. He mows the lawn like a beast. I am sorry. We should have started this show, but this is gold. Ashley, you are the best. I love you, and I don't even know you. She's faking her injury into chat. Faking her injury. What are you fucking talking about, Sydney? Again, Sydney coming in with talking about shit that we have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh, she
makes no sense about anything.
She had foot surgery, so she's been laid up for a while. So that's what. Sydney
but look
knows.
how he comes in with no premise, no nothing. I'm going, what? I have no idea. What do you? Oh my God! Done. All right, I want to see that video. He's the lawnmower man.
Oh my God. Okay, you know the Genesis song.
Webb, calm down. Damn soft, Kevin. You're 100% right. Webb's always trying to take over the show. I figured Webb. No, Webb. You know what, Sydney? He keeps all this stuff from me, and I never hear about anything.
All right, guys.
I have to hear it from you. What? Webb, calm down. We're having a show here.
No, I'm enjoying it, actually. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Shh. You're the guest. Calm down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to another episode. See, this already leave Webb alone. How much does he need? He hasn't said yet. Webb, how much do you need?
What? Need what?
Nathan said leave Webb alone. How much do you want?
No, don't leave me alone.
You don't want any, you don't need a loan?
Oh, a loan. No, I don't. Listen, no, I don't need it.
We got to get this going. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of bands that you should know, but you don't know. So, again, Webb is our guest tonight. Welcome, Webb. Nice to see you. I'm looking forward to Ashley's video. Tonight, we are looking at 3 bands, Hydra, Goddo, and Shooting Star. We're going to start out with Hydra. Webb, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Real quick. DC, nice to see you. Anyway, Webb, start us off with the first track. Tell us about Hydra. Okay. You know how this works. Tell us about Hydra. Go ahead.
So Hydra was formed in Atlanta, where I've been my whole 56 years. And and they were signed to Capricorn. Would you...
The other show the other night, did you notice that Webb was drumming the whole night? I don't know. Maybe see a specialist. I don't know.
Do you see? Okay.
I don't know. And that's Sydney. Not me.
500 shows under my belt, guys. Come on, for Christ Almighty. Okay, let me talk
that's
about
a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd.
Let me talk about Hydra, please. Anyway, they made 3 albums. The 2 songs that I picked are on the last album when they were a trio. When they were on Polydor, they got dropped by Capricorn. They had a lot of great opening slots, ZZ Top, all sorts of. They had some good opening, but they just never caught on. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they got lost in the shuffle. I think they're funky. They kind of sound like Trapeze a little bit. Oh. If you know Trapeze with Glenn Hughes, especially the first song, "Wasting Time," and they're funky. They got great. I love the vocals, and I think the guitar lines are great. And it's just enjoyable music. I had a hard time picking 2 songs. I wanted to play 6. So let's just start out.
All right, well, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start out with Hydra from 1977, Polydor, Rock the World, Wasting Time. We want to hear from you in the chat. Is this good? Is it bad? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down. It's all about turning you on to music. And so let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know. It kind of fades up. There you go. It's like a Led Zeppelin thing.
I think that's the other song.
I don't know. Well, maybe I have the wrong graphic up. No, that's it. That song is short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. What is your thoughts on Hydra, Feel Like Runnin' from 1977? We do want to know because we do care here in the Warehouse. Even though I give Webb a lot of crap, I do care. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. That one, I felt like the producer faded that too quickly. They were jamming. I don't know why that was faded so quickly.
Because it was the 70s.
Yeah. But, okay, so Wasting Time, the one coming up, is a little longer, a little more rocking. That one is a little more subdued with the acoustic and stuff. But Wasting Time, I think, is going to knock your socks off. Maybe.
So I think we're getting a lot of 8s coming in for that track.
It's getting a good response. It's got, to me, I hear a little tinge
DC,
of country.
what do you think? Yeah,
I hear a tinge of country in that. In that
one
song. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to anything that remotely sounds like trapeze because that's right in my sweet spot. So,
well, that's going to be DC. That'll be this song coming up.
All right,
this is Wasting Time. Yeah, it's got little more aggressive. Yeah, that was a little more laid back.
Hey, Steven, no, it's just the Marlin that's what Marlin does. So it's not, everybody knows it's not a big deal. Marlin just likes to bust our balls. But we love Marlin, so that's what he's here for. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's a good song. I keep wondering why wasn't that bigger? What do you think, Webb? What was it? Too much competition? Not enough promotion from Polydor? What do you think?
Well, the first two albums in 74 and 75, had they were on a bigger label. Well, I mean, Capricorn, and they got more backing, I guess, and things like that from the label, but the producer added horns on the first one. They did all this stuff without the band's knowledge, which didn't go over well. I don't know. There was Southern Rock kind of peaked 72 to about 70, and once Leonard Skinner went down in flames, Southern Rock, Molly Hatchet was around in 80 and stuff like that. But I don't know, just the timing. Maybe they just didn't stand out. Maybe it just kind of got lost in the shuffle. Yeah.
So Marlon, we always want to know what you think. Marlon, what did you think of that track?
Oh no.
Oh, I want to know. Ken White's coming in. Doc Holliday is another excellent Southern rock band that more people should hear. Yes. I agree 100%. I've got like a couple of CDs by them, but
yeah.
You got
how many CDs? They had quite a few.
You got the Outlaws, and the Eagles were still riding high at this time period. It's just you'll drive yourself mad with a lot of these very good groups that didn't make it and trying to find out some sort of reason why that didn't take place. It's a real crapshoot, and lots of really great artists and really great bands get left on the wayside. Go figure.
We have a
and this is why we're doing this show, because we're trying to dig up or get those bands out of there and throw them in front of
100%.
People, see what happens.
All right, what's the next track, Webb? Since I already screwed up the graphic.
It's Wasting Time, and it's not 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's probably about 4 minutes, but it's a lot more rocking, and this is where I hear more trapeze, kind of Glenn Hughes.
All right, well, let's play it. We'll keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, more Hydra.
I'm working for myself.
Patterson sounds like Wild Cherry. It does sound like Black Crowes. Webb's got that CD, Steven. There you go. On BGO, you got to get yours today, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we're here, to turn you on to stuff that maybe you haven't been turned on to. Look at the booklet.
All sorts of good stories in here. Apparently, these guys, look at that, man. Come on. I think I played in this bar.
I know. You probably played in it last night.
No, I didn't. But I think this is Smith's Old Bar, a great place to play. No, it can't be Smith's Old Bar. Forget it. It's not.
Anytime you get. All right,
Marlon.
Here we go.
Marlon.
Oh,
Wow.
wait a minute. All right, John Patterson, anytime you get middle-aged rock and roll dudes moving and grooving, you've got a cool tune that rocks. All right, John, thank you.
So
yeah, that faded out so fast I couldn't keep track of it.
That was a very fast fade out, but I like that a lot. It does remind me of Trapeze, and specifically, oddly enough, after Glenn Hughes left Trapeze, they still were doing the Trapeze vibe, the funk mixed with rock. And it sounds like a lot like that Trapeze album, Hot Wire, that was after Hughes left. Probably released about the same time this album did. That was
Hot
good
Wire.
stuff.
Yeah, DC Hot Wire is 74, so it's a
74?
little bit, but
Okay.
But that's when Hydra started, 74. So I mean, they kind of had that. Yeah.
The fact that Marlon's coming in hot with an 8.75, I'm impressed. If we can impress Marlon, well, let's just wrap up the show. I think our work's done here, gentlemen. I think we're good.
I know. Well, yeah. Let's forget it. Let's take the headphones
Logan says
off.
all three of them are good. I stand by the debut being best. Maybe I've been hanging out with Sydney too long. I can confirm that. That is true. Debut is kind of lame. Horns and covers. Okay.
I agree, Marlon.
Sydney, who Logan has been hanging out with too long, says the debut is best. Another great pick. 8.5 from Kevin, coming in hot.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's no lights out. It's no lights out, is it, Marlon? Logan Collins coming in hot on Marlon. All right. Imagine if Rock Bottom by UFO faded out at that solo. Well, you know, Sydney, that didn't happen, so you're in a fantasy world. All right, let's keep moving.
I will say one thing. Let me say one thing. Listen to this album. There are 5 or 6. That was 2. There's 5 or 6 really, really good, solid. The whole album. I love Rock the World the most. I know the other guys are talking about the other ones. There's good songs on those too, but this one is my favorite.
Is this your favorite album of the 3, Webb? Or
yes, exactly. Yeah, Rock the World is my favorite. Yeah.
Ken White's coming in. Who edited this album? Kevin wants to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think when they tried it, maybe because they tried to squeeze 3 records on 2 discs, that somebody went in and faded.
Well,
things
that's
out. Like,
happened before.
I think I read that in one of the comments before I bought it. They said some of the songs fade like 15 seconds early. So maybe they did that.
Yeah, maybe I won't buy that version. All right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sydney's coming in. It's more like early ZZ Top sounding. Okay.
I disagree, Sydney. Sorry, buddy. But.
Sorry, Sydney. We're going to ban you once again. Marlon says Land of Money, Good Rock, The World is the best of the three. All right. Ken White, 8.5. All right. So good. Awesome. Look, we can't all be right, Marlon. It's okay. All right, let's keep going. What are we going to have up next, Webb?
We're going to do Goddo, which is they are popular in Canada, but there's not a whole lot of people in Canada. And I had never heard of Goddo. I had never heard of Goddo until
Goddo's great.
Going through Spotify during the pandemic, and I was like, wow, I heard one of the songs that we're going to play, and I was instantly hooked. And they're kind of, Goddo's a character. They were kind of doomed never to be big because Greg Godovitz, this kind of seemed like he didn't really care that much, and he wasn't afraid to like take stabs at record companies and things like that. You know, I think you played on the listening party. Did you play Cock On?
I played Cock On. That's my number one. If I'm going to play any track, Webb, it's going to be Cock On.
Well, I had Cock On ready, and then I pulled...
Marlon, come on.
I pulled the Cock On back.
Wait a minute. Marlon, you don't know Goddo.
Well, Marlon, it might be a song you never heard, okay? It might be. Come on, just stick with me, Marlon.
Goddo is way heavier than Hydra.
Yes. Yeah, this gets kind of crazy. One of the songs, the second song, gets almost derailed. It's almost off the chains. So the first one's kind of standard cock rock, if you want to say, but to keep bringing that up again. But
so,
hey,
what's the first song we're going to hear, Webb?
I think we're hearing Sweet Thing first, right?
We are here. Well, maybe, unless the graphic's wrong.
And this is when he goes, the third verse is saying,
there it is, ladies. Let us know what you think.
The Goddo band, you're aware of the one night stand. That don't bother a girl like you. You get your cake and you eat it too. You're my sweet, sweet thing. You never bite but you always sting. You're my sweet, sweet child. Come on over and drive me wild. Too much to say. We know that talking just gets in the way. And if your mama try to put this down, you keep your mouth shut but you still come round. You keep your mouth shut but you still come round. Oh, come round. Ooh, you're so sweet.
not know that, Sydney. I'll be damned. There you go. Goddo, Sweet Thing from Who Cares from 1978. So the general consensus is what in the chat? What do we think? DC, what do you think of this?
I like the music, and I'm not a lyrics guy, but the lyrics kind of,
yes,
we're not up to the level of the music, even though this is your kind of groupie kind of song and, getting it on the road. And if you're going to sing about groupies, you want the production to be wet.
Yeah.
I don't find this all that wet.
It's thick. It was kind of thick.
Yeah, but thick is different than wet.
Yeah, I love the music. The lyrics a little bit, I don't listen to music for lyrics very often. If it bothers me, then I guess it gets in the way of some of it.
Well, DC, let me add to that. The next song is a little more rock. It's not. I think Greg Godovitz, he wrote those kind of songs on purpose. I mean, he kind of. I don't think
Kiss
they wanted to be right, like Kiss. Like he didn't want it. He wanted to have silly lyrics and stuff like that. So it was all about like posing on stage and putting your leg up on the monitor, and look at
using that guitar as a phallic symbol.
Yeah,
but I think
that was his thing. Yeah,
but Kiss, when they wrote stuff like that, they were very funny / clever, and you can do that kind of thing well. But this was kind of like the same old. Like Foreigner with Hot Blood, and that was like I wrote this on the toilet in 2 minutes. Just the lyrics, they just bother me because they're like really lame.
Yeah. Well, I like Hot Blooded. I think that's one of my
music. Again, the music is good, but it's just you hot mama, you sure look that way to me. Got a temperature of 103.
Logan's saying Webb might have to go to the DC School of Pipe Laying later on. Sounds like.
Well, Ashley could chime in on that.
What the hell? That sentence structure is. Hell, I'm not even sure if Logan graduated high school. I mean, that's still out there. I'm not sure.
I know Sydney. That's Sydney's favorite Foreigner song, and I'm speaking blasphemy, but sorry.
Listen what my wife said.
It's definitely campy, but that's what's fun about it, and we're getting the female perspective. So if she's not upset by it, why would anybody else?
I'm not upset by it. It's just, and I like campy and I like sexual innuendo, as you all know, but it's kind of like rote. It's not really anything that's. You got to be clever and funny, which Kiss was very good at. If you're going to sing about the business.
If he's talking about pipe laying, play some David Wilcox. Who was David Wilcox?
Oh my! Well, Elle knows.
Elle, you're going to have to explain who David Wilcox is first before.
Is this a
at
local
least DC
artist?
and I even know what you're talking about.
Well, listen, the next song is only about 2 minutes and 40 seconds too, so it's going to
He's
go
in
by
Michigan. Logan's not even 30 yet. Oh, he's in Michigan. They finished. Oh my God, that's not Sydney. That's not nice.
Hey, Elle's telling us she's getting on us. Elle's getting on us. She's saying, "Come on, people."
All right, now listen, Logan. Double Vision is Agent Provocateur is a horrible record, other than maybe 2 tracks.
It's horrible.
Horrible. I don't find. Well, they're not.
Steel Panther.
Come on, people.
Yeah. Steel Panther is purposely. That's their whole
America's
thing.
sheesh. I'm gonna tear a few more, L. Put your hand in my pack. Come on, that is poetry. You know that's poetry. When you're a young pubescent boy, that's poetry. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. When I heard Take Me when I was like 9 years old, I was like, wow.
He has platinum. Oh, wait. David Wilcox has 5 platinum albums in Canada. I have no idea. He doesn't here. And it doesn't matter what you have in Canada because it matters what you have here in the States.
Come on now. Come on.
It's true. All these bands that try to break it in the States, you can't, all you Canadians already said there's no one that lives up there. All the Canadian bands are always trying to break it in down here. I don't care. I'm just pointing it out. All right, what are we playing next? What are we playing next?
We are playing, after all that, what are we playing? We are playing...
We're playing Drop Dead. That's
Drop Dead.
Who?
That's it. Drop Dead.
Well, it's too bad Marlon's not here. We'd still be trying to turn him on. Let's hear it. So we're off the same album. Who Cares,
Yes.
from 1978.
Take 75.
More Goddo.
It's really crazy.
Too many people trying to drag style. Too many hands just a hang round. I know you're bad man, I dig the sound. I'll run your amateur won't touch the ground. No, I won't.
Well, Sydney, because no one watched that.
Hey, rock and roll stars got it made. On the treat the groupies like they were slaves. I really hope that I make the grade. Hear my record on a hit parade.
We better have some fog for that.
Oh, hit 'em up. Too many people trying to drag
Never heard of it.
Too many anxious I hang around. I really hope that we make the grade.
I'm just joking.
Make our living in the music trade. Make our living in the music trade. Make our living in the music trade.
That's
Jesus,
it.
did that end already?
Yeah.
Shit,
it's
I
a
better.
short song.
I'm just joking, but you have to admit, all the Canadian bands. Oh, if you look at look at April Wine, look at Rush, they always wanted to break into the U.S. market, and not all these Canadian bands could. Look at Max Webster. Yeah, they put. Did they even? Yeah, they were signed here. They couldn't break it, but. Come on, this is textbook 101. I'm not saying anything negative about it, but really, all the Canadian bands always longed to break it in the States so they could branch out from there. It's textbook 101. Calm down, everybody.
Don't start a border war. Don't start.
There's already a border war.
I know.
I know, but do you guys know rock and roll history? That's what I'm trying to say. It's nothing new. They always wanted to break into the States. Look at Rush. It paid off really well for them. If they stayed up in Canada, they probably wouldn't have the fortunes they did. I'm just saying the U.S. is a bigger market. Everybody calm down.
Yeah, Elle said it. She put it, any band, anywhere.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You guys have calm down. I don't want Taylor Swift, Elle. That's not what I want. Grant, don't even try to. The power of Canada. The power of Canada is too strong.
Hey, I know the headpins.
Whatever. Headpins didn't sell jack shit in the States.
But
Canada invented rock and roll. Huh?
Well, they invented,
Chilliwack had
baseball,
one
too.
hit. Chilliwack only had one hit in the States. None of their records sold. Gone, Gone, Gone's the only hit. What is that? Gone, 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 been
They
done,
had two
whatever
hits.
that.
They had 2 hits.
No, they didn't.
But-
One.
They had My Girl, She's a World
Ken's
to Me.
right. Look, Ken, it's simple economics. I'm not saying anything negative about Canada. I have to do a show with 2 Canadians. I'm just saying, but all the bands wanted to break out here so they could really earn some money. That's all I'm saying.
Let's take a breather.
God, you people are so testy.
But they're watching your show, Grant, so, you got to love them for that.
I do. But I'm just saying, it's simple economics.
Yeah.
Oh, the shitty songs are the hits in the U.S.
Maybe
Probably.
so. Maybe so.
I would agree. I think that the Canadian people have a lot. I think that they have richer, higher tastes than we do here in the States.
Testing,
I'm just
testing, 1, 2,
saying.
3.
You got to know your rock and roll. Come on. If you're coming up on this channel, you got to know your rock and roll. You have to know how it works. Go to Kansas City and get out of Canada. All right. What are we playing next, Webb?
Yes, that's what Logan knows. Kansas City is where Shooting Star is from. Midwestern bar, rock and roll. I had never heard of Shooting Star till 4 or 5 years ago. There's West Coast Dave. Don't be testing us. So,
but it's fun. Come on. You guys, come on.
So
Wait a minute. Elle is right. They do have better beer.
yes, they do. And just for the record, everyone knows that my wife and I, Ashley, love going to Canada. And oh my God, you know that. So anyway, can we talk about Shooting Star? Let's talk about it.
Please, let's do.
Well, Shooting Star, they started in like 70, in the mid 70s, late 70s, but they didn't put out an album until they recorded it in 79. It came out in 80. Gus Dudgeon from Elton John produced the first record. They had backing, but then as usual, when bands don't make it as big as they should, there's, executives. I read about them having fights between labels and things like that. So there was label confusion and label, just feuding going on. And so they had like a big song on the radio and then they didn't get it distributed into the stores. So when people came to buy the record, it wasn't in stores. So that was just kind of how they started out. And then this is the second album right here. Hang On to Your Life. It sounds great. I don't know. I don't think they sold much at all. And they, again, had a lot of really good opening slots with a lot of good bands. Journey, ZZ Top. Oh my God. They were on King Biscuit Flower Hour. They played with Rundgren, Cheap Trick, Jefferson Starship. So they were out there. They just didn't sell a lot. Just another one that got caught in the shuffle. So I'm here to get them out of the shuffle.
Is that true that Triumph played California Jam and they blew off Van Halen?
Well, they did well. Van Halen was messed up.
What do you mean?
I don't think California Jam was too early for Van Halen. That was like 75, wasn't it?
No, it's the US Festival.
They were very early on.
I think she's talking the US Festival.
Yeah, Elle's talking about the US Festival. Yeah, okay. Triumph kicked ass there. Yeah, and Van
Come on,
Halen
Elle,
was the
come
big
in
headline.
with proper information. Damn it.
She's got it. She got it.
She doesn't have it. Doesn't have it. Okay. She corrected herself. US Festival.
So this is the title track.
All right, wait a minute. So did Van Halen have issues at the US Festival?
I heard they were just fucked up. I mean, they were just drunk. They were like they usually are. I think Diamond Dave was off his rocker. I don't know. That's just what I heard. Triumph gets a lot of play for that.
Okay, West Coast Dave, who I know comes in with good info. Yeah, David Lee Roth was hammered at the US Festival. All right, yes. I had no idea. I've never seen it. Oh, God, look at Al. Canada gave us Nickelback, too. All right, Canadians.
All right, all
right, tell us about Nickelback.
Oh, my God. Hey. They gave us Gordon Lightfoot. I love some Lightfoot.
No,
we can talk Gordon Lightfoot all day.
Don't change the subject, Webb. We're talking about Nickelback now. L walked
DC's
out.
quiet.
Wait a minute. This whole show's a train wreck. L walked out of the Van Halen show. All right.
All right, let's do it.
We gave you back. Webb, will you calm down? God damn. All right, so hang on to your life. Let's play it. All right, here we go. Remember, Nickelback was they still are. Jam 2. Jesus, it cut off like really fast.
Well, I had a good drum fill at the end.
Oh no.
So, that's just like this kind of bar room rock, right? DC, what do you think?
Exactly. Very competently played, meat and potatoes rock and roll. I like it. Yeah. Like they're not trying to set the world on fire with any kind of strange elements in the mix. It's meat and potatoes, great hard rock, melodic, catchy hard rock.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Grant, what do you think?
I already have the CD. It's fine. I'm just going to let you host. I'm going to go ahead. Webb host.
Okay. Well, the next song is Wild in the Street. And it was added on to the first album. It was a B-side, and they added it on. And it's a catchy song again. It has a great chorus. I like the way it sounds. And again, you're probably going to hear the title repeated over and over, kind of like that last song. So, this sounds like a band. You walk into a bar with 200 people and, and everybody's having a good time. And it's just, it makes you want to drink beer and hang out. And
Webb, how many albums do the Shooting Star Boys have?
I think they have now. Later on in the 80s, they where did it go? Later on, they actually tried to pull in a big producer, Ron Nevinson,
okay,
UFO and all that,
mm-hmm.
and that was like 85. That was like their fourth or fifth one, and they just never. It didn't happen with that, and I think after it didn't happen with Ron Nevinson,
that's a pretty good run if you've got 4 or 5 albums under your belt as a band.
Right.
Because I've heard of these guys before. I just had never heard any of their music. And I think I might have confused them with a country band that's also called Shooting Star at first.
There is. Yeah.
But I remember that album cover on that album featured there in the graphics. I remember seeing that all over the place.
Right. Cool. Well, I like I said, I'd never heard of them. I think the first 2 albums are great. The third album didn't do much for me when I was scanning through all of them to try to find 2 songs. Third album didn't do much for it. Then they started trying to get more middle of the road. Let's sell some records, guys. And it never worked. So,
yeah, when you're in a band and you've got 3 albums under your belt and you're not getting any headway, you start just throwing stuff at the wall and you're just sometimes you overthink everything because you don't have that long of a leash at this point.
Right. I think
so. You're saying with album 4, they went to more of a middle of the road, more blatantly commercial vibe to them.
Yeah, and it just didn't have it. It didn't have to me of what I listened to. It didn't have it didn't have a little edge. It was kind of smoothed out. I mean, there's some good songs in there, but it's almost like they were trying too hard to sell more records.
That happens because when your dream is to make it in the music biz, and you feel like you're not getting any traction out there, you just start throwing everything at the wall. And you start overthinking, and then usually you just might as well push the TNT lever down and just end it.
But if they tried to pull in Ron Nevinson, I mean, he's a big producer, and he probably was a little heavy-handed with the production. That was like like I said, I think that was in 85 or 84, and then that was probably like the last straw. And then when that didn't sell, I think they all went their separate ways. So. But this is off their first album, the song coming up. And it's just kind of a catchy rock and roll tune.
All right.
I'm tired of living out a life so incomplete. 'Cause I'm young and restless with the whole world at my feet. I'm running wild in the streets. I'm feeling the heat. Running wild in the street.
Uh-oh.
We can't do anything on our end, folks. If
you can't hear it when I leave. I'm just gonna hand the keys over to Webb after I'm done.
Nope.
That's it. That was big. That was a big ending.
Solid. Yeah, again, this is really great. Meat and potatoes rock. This song here surprised me, the keyboards that came in. I wasn't expecting that. It was a nice touch. These guys are very good. This is just salt, like I said, meat and potatoes rock.
Yeah. It's not anything that's going to set the world on fire, but
but there's something to be said for just foot stomping.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
You guys just keep going. Guys keep going. I'm just gonna play.
Oh, come on. There was some good bass on these songs. That's why he's got the bass.
You guys just keep going.
Grant, come on. I think it
Sydney, is that what you want? We could do that.
I like that bass though. What kind is it? Is it a Fender? No.
It is.
Okay.
It's Geddy Lee. All right, we done? Wrap it up, Webb.
You wrap it up. Come on, man. Oh, wow. Everybody's getting everything out.
Wrap it up.
No. I would want to keep playing songs, but I mean, you have all the songs over there.
This whole program was a train wreck. All right.
What is everybody's consensus as far as the three bands presented?
DC, will you host? Because I'm done.
I'm fine. I can host.
All right.
I want to hear more of the earlier Hydra, the more funky, or even the horns. I'm unlike Marlon. I like horns. It doesn't bother me one bit. The second tune from Hydra, I want to hear more of that sound from the band. I like that a lot. The first song was good too. Goddo was good, and Shooting Star was good. All three bands were very competent and entertaining. I think I like Hydra the best, though.
Yeah, cool. And that was probably the least known of because of the other two. So
thank you, Sydney.
Yeah.
Going to pick Foreigner and Hot Blooded just for DC.
You want a tune? I can play you a tune. Hold on. Oh, no. You mean bass? Nah, I'm not going to do that. I would, though, but I'm not. It's not very flattering just to play that.
One night we ought to get on here and have our instruments and do something impromptu.
Mm-hmm.
Play some David Wilcox, who nobody here in the States know who that is. Is that Willie Wilcox from Utopia's brother?
Ooh, that guy's good. Yeah.
Somebody that knows and has the music of David Wilcox, you need to come on here and do a show so you can introduce us to him.
Evidently.
Because
I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does everybody think about the three selections tonight? I like Hydra the best, especially that second song. If there's an album that's got more of that
I've never
flavor,
heard of him. Turn me on to something. What? Give me a track to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know everything.
Oh my gosh.
Ashley's like a big fan of mine. I like that.
Yeah. Well, good.
All right, I'm done. I got shit to do. All right, DC, wrap it up.
Well, folks, hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. We thank Webb for all three choices. They were stellar. And like I said, my personal favorite was the Hydra when they got a little funky. Mm-hmm. And hope all three of these, or at least one of these bands, impressed you enough or turned you on enough to pursue further. What's coming up in the Warehouse? I think there's a listening party on Sunday. As far as the rest of the week,
he has no idea, but that's okay.
As far as the rest of the week, not too sure.
Not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, and that Hydra, listen to that Hydra, because I'm telling you, it's got good songs on it.
Appreciate it, Stephen. It was a train wreck. So, Ken, it was still a train wreck.
Logan says Hydra was the best. Thinks along mile. Of course, he's my musical son.
Yes.
I am your musical father, Logan.
I like that. Oh my God.
I adore you, Grant.
Ashley, we've already been through this before. I adore you like you wouldn't believe. The things I would do for you, you have no idea. All right. Webb, you need to go on Sydney's channel on Sunday.
Sydney, I'm already joining you. What are you talking about? Right?
If you want to hear the best prog band in Canada has to offer, listen to Klaatu. Klaatu, yes!
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Well, Rand and I already did a show on Klaatu.
Top 3 Canadian bands for me: Rush, Guess Who, and then Harem Scarum.
Freaking Daigon. Where have you been?
He was
coming in tail end of it?
He was polishing his Fabergé egg collection.
Probably.
Kevin, I just ordered it off Amazon. Just look at Amazon and you'll see that 3D CD set.
There you go. Go get it. Get yours today. See, John liked it, even though this show was absolutely train wreck. He still liked it. All right.
People like train wrecks.
Yeah.
Harem Scarum, though, that jolted some memories. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and their lead singer Harry Hess has got a couple of very good solo albums too. So there's my Canadian content of the night.
Yes.
All right, let's wrap this up. All right, DC, tell everybody good night.
Good night, everybody.
And thank Webb. Thank everybody.
Thank you, Webb. Thank you very much, Webb. We love having you.
I enjoyed it. This was my 3rd time doing this.
I know, but you won't see Webb for a while. No more Webb for at least 3 months.
We'll have Busty Russell here next Wednesday.
3 weeks. Damn it, he keeps inching back in. God damn.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Klaatu were the Beatles, right? Yes, 100%.
They were the Beatles.
Rick
All right.
Labonte just showed up.
Where?
Thanks, Jeff. I just saw Labonte.
Where is he, bastard?
Somebody would know.
Yeah.
Rick Labonte and I have started a new series.
Cool.
We looked at the British invasion like a couple weeks ago, but Rick will be back and we will be looking at the next episode in our British invasion series here, probably in October, I think.
Yeah. Look at that. Thanks, John. No train wreck here.
Here, Busty Russell. Goddo for the win. Yay, Canada!
Jeff prefers Goddo is his pick of the evening.
Rick, I didn't trash Canada. I was saying that most of the Canadian bands, since Sydney didn't understand because his head's so thick, well, he's very simple as well, but all the Canadian bands always wanted to make it into the States. And that was the whole goal. Not many could break through like Rush could. And like Rush could.
Triumph.
Not like Rush, though.
Guess Who?
Yeah, right.
The Guess Who did really good. I'm going to say Rush, Guess Who, and a little bit of Triumph. I mean, Triumph now, we look at Triumph, and who really remembers Triumph that much?
Don't forget Gordon Lightfoot. If you
Gordon
could read
Lightfoot,
my mind, love.
I would have to say, made a big imprint.
He did.
And Nickelback, because everybody mentions Nickelback. So, Rick, we want to thank you for Nickelback. And BTO.
Of course.
But people don't. No, Daigon, you can go back and watch this train wreck from the beginning. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got shit to do. All right, gentlemen, see ya. Thanks, everybody, for enduring this mess. All right, see ya.